I want to show you this Joysent Halo X5 paddle. It may not be a well-known brand, but to jump to the end, it is really good. So these lesser known brands usually of much higher value. So this thing retails for around $99 on Amazon the last time I looked. And of course it comes with a nice gift box package like the most high-end pedal that I've gotten. And it comes with some accessories. I took them out already, but it comes with extra grip tape for the handle and some stick-on weights as well. So very nice packaging. It will make a great gift. But even without that, how does it play, right? I think that is the key. So I use a bunch of different paddles. These are my regular paddles down here. But let's talk about this guy. So this is Halo X5. It is a 16 millimeter elongated paddle. The shape is pretty classic. So compared to, let's say, my Gamma Knockout, which is the new foam paddle, it is basically the same, right? Very standard elongated shape. And then compared to the Yola Graph or the Agassi, which has a little bit different shape, as you can see, right? So the Graph or the Agassi has a little bit of a teardrop shape. But this standard elongated shape, if you are a long paddle fan, then this is good. If you want more of a hybrid wide body one, then this may not be for you. But I can tell you that I usually do not like to play with elongated paddle, and this one plays really well right off the bat. It is T700 carbon fiber face, 16 millimeter as I said, and it has a 8 millimeter honeycomb core. It is quite poppy. I think this really is a Gen 3 kind of tech, right? So carbon fiber face, a little wider honeycomb, so give it a little bit more control, but it is still very, very poppy. I don't think there are foams on the edge. It's hard to tell. When I press down, it does feel a little bit soft. I really cannot tell. But anyway, very poppy. And the rest of the spec is a 5.6 inch handle. So quite long if you're a double-handed backhand player. Again, standard 16.5 inches long, 7.5 wide, and the weight, it's 8.1, so slightly on the heavy side, but it is quite well balanced, as you can tell right there. Swing weight is 127.5. For me though, as I switch paddles often, I think the pick up and go ability of a paddle, it's important. And this one, it's absolutely pick up and go. So I'm going to switch to some playing footage. This is just me doing some thinking warm up. As you can see, the control is very, very good. The touch is very, very good. I can do some top spin just by angling the paddle face even during thinking. And it is quite effortless. It's quite powerful with a tremendous amount of feel. Drops are important, and you can see again, quite easy to control the paddle. Just get the right arc going. And these drops are, I think, the reasonable quality. Again, good feel. If I need to spin the ball, I can do a little bit of spin on it. So it is very, very nice and responsive paddle. So coming back to looking at the paddle in the studio here, again, well made. I actually quite like this grip tape that it comes with. It is soft. The grip circumference, it did not say it. I couldn't find it on the spec sheet, but it's definitely on the smaller side. So you can see when I hold this versus this, it's a double wrapped grip. So this is slightly thicker. So for me, it works well because I can put another layer of overgrip on it and it will feel just fine. If you want a smaller grip size, then just don't put oval grip on it. This standard grip tape is quite nice, and as I said, they actually give you extra ones if you want a different color, swap them out. So I don't know if you are in the school that most expensive paddle is not worth the money because they all have the same technology, just marketing. Then this Joysent Halo X5, I think it's a really, really good deal. As I said, it plays equally well, or almost as good as these other paddles for less than half the price. So Joysent Halo X5 T700 carbon fiber, 60mm elongated.